Hi everyone, this is my walkthrough for Project 2. For this project, I took the article The View from Above and turned it into a one-page flyer for high school students. My goal was to make sure the information sounds more fun, visual, and easy for teens to understand. I chose a flyer as my template because it's simple and it fits the purpose. The flyer can be printed and handed out or posted on a wall where a lot of students can just see it. It's quick to look at, and the design makes it easy to notice the most important ideas right away. For the layout, I put a large title at the very top so it's the first thing that grabs the attention. In the middle, I place colorful birds images because that's the emotional center of the flyer. At the bottom, I added action steps like cut beside us, plant trees, and support eco-friendly choices. I like this flow because it starts with the big ideas, shows the beauty of the birds, and then ends with the clear steps students can take. For linguistic mode, when it came to text, I wanted it to be short and simple. High school students don't really want to read a long article on the flyer, they just want the message right away. That's why I use short phrases instead of paragraphs. For example, instead of writing a long explanation about Poseidus, I just wrote cut Poseidus. That's direct and easy to understand. I also included a strong statistic like 100% of painted restart habitat is at risk. Numbers like this grab attention right away, but keeping it short and makes it stick in the reader's mind. Overall, the language is clear, easy, and student friendly. For the visual mode, the visual are the heart of this flyer. I used the bright bird images from the article because they really stand out and make people stop and look. Bright, detailed birds are not only beautiful, but they also make readers care about what they're reading at the moment. I also thought about colors, so I used turquoise, pink, orange because they look more cheerful and appealing to teens, but at the same time, they keep the flyer from feeling too serious or boring. These colors, together with the bird images, give the flyer a cute but important style that works for my new audience. For oral mode, since it's a flyer, there isn't really any sound, but I thought about how would it look if this project was a slideshow or a short video. And in that case, I would have added like bird sounds like chirping or soft background music that would make the message feel more alive and would help the student keeps interesting. Yeah. And for the gesture mode with a flyer, there isn't really any gestures or any animations like on the website, but I did think about how students would use it. It's something you can pin on a classroom wall, pass to a friend in the hallway, or hold while talking about the environmental in class. The design makes it easy to handle and share. That's its strength. For spatial mode, the way everything is arranged on the flyer is important. The large title at the top says Save the Birds, Save Our Future. That sets the tone right away. In the middle, the bird images pull the reader in, and at the bottom, the action steps give a clear takeaway so students know exactly what to do. This top to bottom layout is simple but effective. It's not crowded, and the eye naturally follows the path from title to images to action. The white space around the text also makes it easier to read and it keeps it from looking messy. Recomposing this article into a flyer taught me how much the medium can change the message. The original article had long paragraph statistics and a clear design that felt professional but a little too corporate. My article is more playful and colorful and it speaks directly to students. The hardest part for me was finding the right balance between cute and serious. I didn't want the flyer to look just like a decoration, but I didn't want it to feel too heavy for a younger audience. I think the mix of bird images, bright colors, and short, urgent facts work well with me. The part I feel most proud about of that's my flyer feels welcoming to teens. It makes them stop, look, and hopefully realize that small action like planting trees can really help the planet. I also learned that design isn't just about looking nice. Every choice like font, color, or placement sends a message and shapes how people respond. Overall, this project showed me that changing the audience changes the way you present the message. As sorry, a serious article for the New York Times becomes a playful flyer for high school students, but the purpose is still the same: to raise awareness and inspire action. And that's my walkthrough for Project 2. Thank you for listening.